And I'm thinking there's a noble in Lamu who's had his daughter kidnapped by Arcanith Maul of Yig. He is looking for adventurers, warriors to hire to bring her back. I get it. Okay. Elia is a love of Arcanith Thule, and she died. Arcanith Maul has her corpse in suspended animation in his citadel. And soon after, Natal Hillman were roaming Yig and going south. For what purpose? Can only be guessed at.
To carouse noble women every day, but that was back when I was like 26 years old.
The southern foothills of Yig form a natural barrier against Therigthul. A well-worn trail traveled by merchants, hunters, and slavers alike wind north through the low hills towards the gates of Tartun. The town is surrounded by a wooden palisade and ringed by a shell of moat. A dozen public buildings are made from stone, but the majority of its people live in small wooden houses. There's a moat around the town. The wooden palisade is 15 feet tall. The south gate would be what you call it, come through. Tartun thrives on trade with Lemurians. So the southern gate is usually wide open except at night and during special holidays. In any event, the gate and the adjoining market square are always guarded. There are always a dozen warriors and mercenaries. Market Square is a large market close to the south gate. So even more, if you need anything, there's hawkers selling their wares. Pelts and tusks, horse traders. Yeah, hunters selling pelts. Oh, a small slave market too.
Okay, so.
And the Black Goat is a popular tavern.
Does it have 1,000 young?
What'd you say, Saw?
Does it have 1,000 young?
No, it does not. It does not. That's right. I've used the Black Goat more than once, have I not? Yep. It's a large stone building that is the main gathering place in the village. The interior walls are decorated with stag antlers and wolf and bear pelts. From a wooden beam in a bar hangs a cluster of yellowed human skulls with filed teeth on a rawhide thong. Sturdy wooden tables are placed in a half circle around a big fireplace. The tavern is a good place to gather information, that's for sure. To be entertained, of course.
Okay. Is that where we are now, or where we need to
Yeah, I thought we'd just start it right there, as you guys can make your plans on how to assault and get to Galuga and rescue the noble's maiden daughter and bring her back.
It's hot.
So we've got the daughter of Arcanath Maul has been kidnapped by.
No, Arcanith Maul is the villain.
Oh, okay. He's not the dad then. Sorry, not the dad. Sorry, beg pardon.
He is a self-declared king of Galuga, and has been recruiting hillmen to be part of his force.
Okay.
And they are the ones that he's been sending south to do the kidnapping.
Cannon fodder.
So are the Hillmen Lemurian, or how you pronounce it?
No, the Hillmen are from the hills of Natla. That's called the Natla Hillmen. Basically, they make travel between Yig and Zamar a big pain in the ass because they constantly raid. And they've been more active since Arcanith Maul has been their sponsor, their patron of late.
Right.
Scale 1 hex equals 24 miles. Holy fuck.
That's too big.
Well, no, we just hand wave.
Hex
Don't
could be
worry
like
about it.
1 mile at the most, or half a mile.
No, it's about 200 miles from Tartoon to Galuga. And we will not, of course, go through all that time. But you're looking at a
That would take a week to walk that far. You can
got
only
horses.
walk 20 miles a day at the
You got
most.
horses? Well, yeah, but the time doesn't matter. What does time matter?
Well, if the Duke or whoever he is gives us horses, I mean, the horse doesn't move any faster than a human can walk. Because they get
I know,
tired.
but what do you think? What do you think your time pressure is? You seem to think that the travel distance, the distance of it, causes a problem. What problem do you see it causing?
Well, the Pony Express could only run a horse for 20 miles and they were wore out.
You have a limited time. What's your concern?
Well, have there been any ransom demands or?
Oh no. That's the thing. All the women that have been kidnapped and taken north, there's been no ransom demands or anything.
Fair enough, that's up there.
Because, Mike, I can easily go 2 weeks pass uneventfully, and you're at the foothills of the Galuga Mountains. We're not going to role play a week on the trail.
Well, that would mean random encounters every 24 hours.
No, this is not D&D. If there's random encounters, and especially in the one shot, they're probably programmed. They're not random, right? I would say your concern should be, what's the road to Galuga like these days?
Tolls. Maybe they got tolls. Maybe they got bandits on the road.
Yes. There's a lot of conflict in Yig right now. As usual, I'm like,
so you might have to pay a tax across a bridge or to enter a city.
Nope. After the border town of Tartoon, you're just in there's hunters' cabins, farmsteads in remote wilderness areas, and then strong keeps where there's about 6 different dynasties, if you will, that fight for dominance over Yig. I'm gonna find out.
No, my friend, I think we'll be okay traveling. We could see off any bandits, and there does not seem to be a rush.
All right, Mark. Let me ask you something.
Yes, my friend.
While the game master is out of the room, what game are we playing?
A very brief one shot, hopefully.
There it is. Good thing.
No, but what is it?
I think it's sort of BRP sword and sorcery set in the land of Hyperborea.
Jay, are we playing Elric?
We're just using the rules. We're playing sword and sorcery. You're in a Konesk world called the world of Zoth. It's just like the
saying, what character should I pull out of my file?
Oh, sorry, you haven't got a character yet.
The character that you have, just make it totally human. Just drop the cat aspects, and then you're perfect. Because sword and sorcery.
Okay, so you're talking my Elric character.
Yes. Yeah. You want to
Yeah,
use the yellow
okay.
character, and you just want to make
I
it
just
human,
dropped the cat thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I
then
got
now
you.
you're
I
and
didn't know if we were doing D&D or something else.
I have
I mean,
heard
it's
you.
cool. You know, I'm into it.
Well, I guess I didn't have any of that. I did some great stuff with this.
Because
I
actually,
I ripped this thing
because the
apart.
Stormbringer and Elric game doesn't even have races. It's like everybody's human.
Yeah. That's a common feature of what I call sword and sorcery. Pulp sword and sorcery.
I just tried to dress it up by bringing in a new species.
So
All right, so let me pull her out here.
you definitely got to reload up on supplies for another 12-day journey.
I got the adventurer kit, whatever that has. I think like 3 days rations in that. Okay, now I have to break out my dice. Starting to get down and dirty here, Mark. Things are gonna happen.
I think we're okay. I think as long as we go, we can say, ask her father, who seems to be a powerful man. Just no. We will journey to find out what happened to your daughter. If he's going to give us horses, he can give us some food supplies if we ask nicely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he gave you gems and gold coin to cover expenses along the way.
This is most generous, my lord.
What is coin compared to a daughter's love? These trinkets once meant much to me.
And take your time, hurry up.
Tell me, my lord. I've heard a rumor that these hillmen are taking many people. Do we know why?
Yes, I have my suspicions. Arcana Thule, I believe, is trying to bring back his long lost dead love from the dead. And he is looking for a suitable vessel to invest your soul back into. And using, obviously, some corrupt black magic to pull this shit off.
Damn.
So, is his search complete? Has he found the perfect one? Is it my daughter? Who knows? But I cannot lead a force north through Tartun into Yig. Only stealth and travel that doesn't draw attention will get you to the palace safely. Because the Six Kingdoms in Yig are always at war.
Yes. Yes, I can see that gathering an army would just worry them, the other leaders. We will do what we can and try to return your daughter to you.
Try.
The men of Therag Thule dress in wolfskin cloaks and tall boots. These barbarians of the north have long yellow beards, whitish skin and piercing blue eyes. That's Mark's character. The white men of Yig, white-skinned with green eyes and short beards. The civilized men of Yig dress in coarse wool, and the warriors wear chain mail armor.
Well, I am a female hoplite.
Nice. Yeah, Taram or Nabastus is a good country for you to come from. Those are kind of like the Greek city-state analogs in the world of Zoth. Although their lands are not far from the freezing wastelands of the endless White Land, it is warmed by hot springs and is therefore known as the land beyond the north wind. The men of Yig must constantly defend their homeland from encourages by these tall hillmen. cannibals, nomads, and even savage barbarians from the north.
Well, my background is as a sailor, so I have no problem with boats or on the water. My skills are swimming, climb, and jump, ambush, and first aid. So I might come in handy. Or talents, you might call them. Skills or talents. And Mark, you're a barbarian, right?
Yeah, kind of hunter.
Hunter. Okay, good.
Yeah, I think that's the.
So you're powerful melee combatant.
No,
I've
I've got a strength of 7.
Or to use a bow.
I've got a sling and a spear, but I have no damage bonus. I'm a very old man,
Okay.
crooked by time.
Yeah, I have 2 spear. I throw the first one and stab with the second one.
If you're a hoplite, you've got a ginormous spear.
Yeah. No, it's just one hand spear
Yeah.
and a shield, and the short sword with the half plate armor and the helmet.
I have none of these things. My faith in my God will protect me.
The hills of Yig are riddled with rock-cut tombs where wealthy people are buried with their belongings. And you know that now because you just were in the Black Goat. You hear a group of 3 rogues discussing cracking into one of these tombs that they're calling Rakos the Undying. The tomb of Rakos. The Scrap will lead us there. We'll be the first ones. No one else knows of this hidden tomb. We'll be rich.
Oh, I don't think we'll be seeing them again. It's always a bad move to rob a tomb that someone's undying in.
Is there anything you want to do in the town, or you just want to hit the trail and get going?
We got our adventurer kits. I think we're ready to hit the trail.
Can we ask some questions about if anybody's come from the? I haven't got the map. From the place we're going to.
Yep. Do you need to see the map again, Mark?
Yes, please. Sorry.
Yeah,
Apparently, maps really hard to get on the internet for this.
let me pull it back up. No worries.
So we're going to.
You're here.
Nath.
You're in Tartum, going north past the moors of Sul, past this trading road between Yig and Zamar, and up into Galuga.
Oh, Galuga. Sorry.
Yeah.
I am spelling this terribly. That's our target.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the town of Arketh Mall.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
town.
and what's between you and there? Well, there'll be the warring factions of Yig, Natal Hillman. Those are the big dangers. Unless you're being suspected of spies or anything, you should be fine.
I'll just go up to the barman and go, excuse me, friend. Do you know of anybody who has come from Narth recently?
From where?
From Narth?
Nath. You're talking to Haga the Witch, a lusty, dark-haired beauty who can hold her own in any drinking contest. She claims to be the owner of the tavern.
We might be heading that way. See if we could find work and.
Mm-hmm. So what were you looking for? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there.
Do you know if anybody has come from that place?
Oh, from the Nath, from Nath.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know how the roads are. I know there are bandits.
Not in quite some time. The currently right now the pass between Zamar and Nig has been unsafe to travel due to the activity of the Natal Hillman. But Nath, what do you know about Nath? What can you get out of Nath? What can you squeeze from Nath?
There's no trade caravans heading that way, or
let's roll the dice. What is let's see, what's your luck? Roll your luck. If you roll your luck, there is actually a trade caravan heading north to try to get to.
Right. What is my luck? I need
Get to Baraga.
55. To those. 47. Just under.
Your luck score is your power times 5.
5.
So if you have 11 power attribute, you have a 55 luck roll.
Yeah, so I'm just under the 47.
So luck is power times 5.
Yep. There's a luck roll, an idea roll, an agility roll, and a strength check. You do that by just modifying.
75. So my luck is 75.
Yep. Go ahead and roll that.
Let's see, that'd be 2d10.
Yep. It's a D100 roll. You got to get 75 or less.
I got a 73.
Nice. Oops, there we go.
Orthar wears silk trousers and a heavy cloak of direwolf fur that function as hide armor. He has close-set eyes and thin, oily hair collected in a ponytail. His short whip is tucked into the broad-leather girdle. And he has a trading caravan that is going, and he would love to have additional men due to the lawless banditry that's roaming Yig.
Wait, let me check my math. You said power times 5?
Yeah. Your 7 attributes are what? Strength, intelligence, dex,
1,
constitution,
4
power.
times 5 equals. Yeah, it's 70, not 75. But I still got my roll anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking my math before I put it down on my character sheet forever.
This has been a very difficult module to break apart.
But this thing is so rule heavy, I don't know why you want to play it.
I think we should go and speak to that caravan master. He's heading there. It would provide us protection and a reason to be going there. Arouse less suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
As I try and figure out a voice. We're troublesome people. We're always fighting.
Mm-hmm. It appears when you see Orthar's train of 3 wagons, they're not very big wagons. They're just holding large iron cages on them, and each one has 3 to 5 slaves in it. So he looks like he's got about 15 slaves that he is. He's a slaver. He's heading to. Since the road's been closed for a while, he's sure that if he gets to Baraga, he'll be able to sell these slaves for top dollar.
Okay. Excuse me, are you Arthur the Caravan Master?
Yes, I am.
Would you be looking to hire or allow us to travel with you? We seem to be heading in the same direction, I hear.
I'm only looking for men of quality, not scurvy dogs and layabouts.
Oh,
Well, we can get you through the pass. We're the muscle, and we have weapons.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Fair enough. But the trail is hot, and talk is cheap. I need to see you perform.
Excuse me?
perform what, my friend?
Let's see.
Sir, I do not mean to hurt you.
Oh, don't worry about me.
This is a joint venture.
Anruff, he says. Come here. Got some potential recruits. And this guy stands up, Hanforth Nish, close crop, dark hair.
Oh,
Why don't you gentlemen go outside? And Hanrath here will size you up, if you know what I mean. No weapons, no lessons.
no, it is good to know that we are going with people who have the strength that is needed. And I'll get up and I'll head outside. I'll put my spear and what have you, prop up against the outside of the black goat.
Hanrath takes off the half plate mail that he's wearing, wraps his fist in leather wraps.
Afraid of hurting your hand, are you, boy?
Oh, I just don't want to fracture that pretty face of yours with one blow. I don't want the fight to be over too quickly. All right. I'm going to give him a random dexterity.
Well, Mark, it sounds like you get your butt in the hole now.
Give him a really low one.
You got a 9.
Not too bad. I have a dex of 16.
Okay, so you guys are circling each other right now. And of course, he's going to be stepping in and looking to start throwing the jabs.
I'm going to guess 3 for that. I will attempt to punch him in the face.
Okay.
I have a 40 in brawl, so
You have a what?
40, which
40
I failed.
in brawl and punching?
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yes.
that's bad.
I'm an old man. I'm a hunter. What are you on about? I miss.
You miss.
Ah!
He easily ducks your clumsy swing. He chuckles, and just for the record, I gave him 50%. And he rolls a 63. Okay. So you have, a little bit of footwork.
It seems we are both warming up. I will attempt to punch him again with a 50, which is a miss. Ah! Stand still, young'un. Take your beating like a man.
He's grinning and he rolls a 13.
Uh-oh.
Would you like to attempt to
I
dodge?
would like to attempt to dodge with a 32 or under. I roll 35. Oh, clips me.
You blew it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over by 3.
He lands the blow.
Ah!
And this is all stunning damage. None of this is permanent. You take 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
You know, it's time to get out. He doesn't fight fair either. I'm gonna get out a random hit chart and see where he fucking landed his blow. Go to my favorite hit location.
7. Ha!
And
Is that the best you have?
He hits you right in the guts. Staggers you a little bit. The wind goes out of you. And he's laughing. Now he's having a good time.
I let you have that one, you young pup. I will attempt to punch him again. And I miss with a 54. It's been a long time since I've been in a fist fight.
Okay. He steps and he springs up and he comes down and tries to do an elbow smash. And he runs a 54.
Yeah.
So he bounces off your shoulder.
Kids and their show-off moves. I'll go for a punch again. And I fell. 55 again.
Yeah! Haven't had this much fun since what? Since I was guarding the putrid skulls of Pharaoh Locke. 55, he misses.
Yes, and I Arthur, your guard is weak. You do need us. 47, which is another miss. God damn it.
Well, at this point, I think you're going to need your friend to come in and give me a proper challenge. And he does this over to you, Oaken.
No, it's Hera.
Oh, Tara?
Hera.
Hera, that's right, Hera.
Yes.
He invites you into the ring.
Fight a real fighter, not an old man.
Yeah, sure.
What's your dexterity?
15.
Mark, what's yours?
16.
Okay.
Surprisingly spry for an old man.
You can get a blow in while he's looking at Hera.
You say that. 5!
You rolled a 5?
I rolled a 5 at last.
Oh, that's a critical hit. Roll a d6 for 1d3 points of damage.
D6.
Double it for a critical hit and roll a
8.
20-sided dice to find out where you hit him. And if you manage to hit him in the groin, throat, or head, I'll call the fight done.
Okay, it's dice roller. So I've done 8 points of damage already, and for 13 in hit location.
That's the guts, but how much damage do you do?
8.
8.
I rolled a 4, and then if it's doubled, it's to 8. Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, the d6 is divided in half. You can only do 1 to 3 points of damage.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Plus, do you have a damage bonus?
No.
Okay.
4.
Yeah. So you got what? You got 4. So that's 2 to 4, and he's got him in the gut. Good strike, but not taking him out of the fight. Hera, you may attack him right now.
You shouldn't have been looking at that lady's bosoms.
Mm-hmm.
Or bosom.
Well, no weapons allowed, so I guess I gotta punch him. Or kick him.
Okay. What's your brawling skill?
I do not have that written down.
Okay, that would be at the base chance, right?
Yeah. Which I think is about 20 or something.
These are the things I didn't specify.
I know.
I just did the basic character.
Exactly. So I think if the base chance is 25%, just throw your dexterity on top of that right now.
Okay, my dex is 15.
So that's 26. That's what's that? 41? 41 or less chance to brawl.
41 or less. Okay, I'll roll. I got an 11.
That is excellent. That is excellent. You can even call your shot. Where do you want to hit him?
I'm going to hit him in the groin.
Okay. Roll a d6, and we're achieving 1 to 3 points of damage.
D6 says 2.
2, so that's 1. What's your strength and size? I want to add those together, see if you got a
My
damage.
strength is 14. My size is 9.
Okay, no damage bonus. All right. You got him in the groin. He steps back and he goes, okay. Because it's just like, I think I've seen enough. You folks aren't imposters. You know how to handle yourself. And I'm just imagining you that goes for the blades too, right? Or do we need to practice on that?
Not on my skill, no.
Okay. Yeah, Havthrath goes back in and tells Othar that they're rogues of quality. So you're hired. We leave in the morning.
Excellent. We have one more day of rest at the Black Goat. Drink some ales.
Yeah.
Come, the first round is on me. Let us toast our new friendship.
Oh, you made friends. Oh, yeah. Everyone loves who's buying, right?
You must forgive Hannah. She is somewhat underhanded in her fighting style. I hope you had already had children.
Oh yeah, this is cool. Oh, I found my cool maps. Post up some pics. Some good pics. That goes that way. Boom! Well, I think we can do a weather roll as well. Let's get our weather.
Yeah, why not complicate things more if we can?
Oh, where am I starting? Where am I starting? Okay, one of you guys roll 2d6 and tell me what you get. Total it.
Go ahead, Mark. You roll 2d6.
Oh, I think a minute. Right. 2 dice. And it's a d6. And we get 5.
It's snowing. A light snow begins to fall in the morning.
The gods bless us.
But
so it's October 15th.
It's October the 15th. Okay. I'll write that down. And I'll transpose that to a Hyborian calendar. Yes, Othar says the snowfall will muffle our sounds along the trail, which is always good with Natal Hillman on the prowl looking for opportunity.
Yeah, it makes your walking quiet, but you leave tracks in the snow unless they're covered up.
Travel on this road is not unusual, though. It is one of the main thoroughfares in the land of Yig. So encountering people on the trail is not uncommon, but who you would encounter is the question.
So are we traveling with a caravan now?
Yes, and they have 3 small wagons being pulled by a team. Each one's being pulled by a team of horses, and it has a iron cage that holds slaves.
Okay.
And okay, let's go back to the screens. To the screens.
We've got our horses, we've got our rations, and we've got some protection. And hopefully we'll be able to see any smoke in the distance. That'll give us warning.
All right, Mark, on this caravan, oh, excuse me. On this caravan, do you want to take point or the rear? Or do you want to just walk in the middle along with it?
I do have navigate and does it have track as well. I'll ride up ahead a bit.
Okay, so you got point, and I will walk between the first and the second wagon.
Okay. Oh, more maps.
Yep, that's a little closer. Now you can see I outline 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles. Those are the 6 kingdoms of Yig.
Okay.
So between Tartum and that other one, what is that?
Oh, that's how you got it.
The
And
first
we're
place of
heading to
significance that
Galuga.
you're going to pass is the Moors of Sewell. See if I got any other maps to show you.
Don't worry about it. We'll just keep going. Move
But
forward.
Arthur's turning off, isn't he? He's not going all the way to
Yeah, that's true.
Galuga.
Yep, he's heading east eventually. So how many days on the trail you guys are together?
Oh no, I can't do compass. There you go.
You're going to be on the trail together 7 days.
Good Lord, that's long.
It's 12 days to get to
the intersection where you're going to part ways.
Because we got the 12-day rations, didn't we?
No, you're going to have to do some hunting.
Longer? Luckily, I'm a hunter. So,
yes.
Hooray.
Yes.
Now,
we'll get to that in a minute.
We're in a caravan. We can eat the slaves if we have to. They're gonna work.
The wetlands north of Lake Vanus form a large area of short marsh grass, strips of fen, and treacherous bogs. The first 3 days was light snow. Now it's just you're under gray, overcast skies. Othar starts talking. Several years ago, a rich man, Anger Ghoul, a brother of one of the lesser tyrants of Yig, was making his way through the moors. of Sewell with his entourage when he fell into the swamp. His body and that of his horse was preserved by the bog, and both turned into natural bog mummies. Angregul now haunts these moors at night, riding unhindered on his horse across the marshes. During the day, he hides beneath the surface of the bog. We will not be camping here for the night. We will be moving on.
Why you just use your knife here? I feel.
Okay, that's all that shit. Here's his random tables, for fuck's sake.
So I'll
It's
just
cold.
sorry.
It's the temperature is very cold.
Not for a northern like myself.
No. That's a fucked up number, dude.
Immediately, I'm wearing furs, so I'm a bit smug.
A day after passing the moors of Sewell, you're a hunter, Mark.
Yep.
Making sure you stay on the trail. There hasn't been any other tracks of any other passerbys, but you do catch some tracks going across the trail of the what do you call them? Not hard to spot, reclusive, hoar fox, also called the devil dog.
Oh, okay.
And their pelts are incredibly valuable.
I think it's worth. They're close by. They got like spore that says, "Oh no."
It's up to you. If you know,
Let's make a track
we'll
roll.
roll their reaction, see what they think if you bring it up that you want to track it.
I'll have a look at the. Let's have a look. So track of 50. Oh no, 83. I'll tell them because there seems to be signs of devil dog, but I'm not sure how long ago they were here. I can't read their tracks that well. The snow has covered many up.
Hoar fox, you say? Are you sure? They are incredibly valuable.
Are we still within the bog area?
No, you're a day past.
Day passed.
Yep. So
it might be worth trying to track them down, but
what's your persuasion?
I
skill?
don't
What's
have
your
it.
roll?
Well, I'll have it at base,
Yeah.
which is I suppose that's Dune. Sorry, I haven't got the BRP one up.
Oh, I'm sorry. The base chance on brawl is 50%. Well,
Oh, is it?
Well, at least on this character sheet I'm looking at, a Hyborian Age role-playing sheet for this game.
Sorry. Too many windows open.
I know, right?
So I had it on Jay's game. Here we go. Quick start, no. Corrected custom character sheet, no. What's the base?
See, there's bargain at 15%.
I didn't have it as a
Fast talk at 15%. It's either one of those two skills.
I will go for the fast talk then, which is a 15, which is not going to do particularly well. No, 78.
But it's going to take you days to finally track that thing down once it knows it's on your trail. We don't have time, unfortunately.
Understandable. It's a shame.
But if you'd like to set a trap, I'm not opposed.
What would that be under? Fire manipulation, first aid. The only thing I can think of is maybe natural history for me.
Yeah, that'll work. That would work for
With
me.
with a mighty. Oh, I do 16. Yes, I've got it. Got the skill at 20.
Okay. If you come back this way, you can check it, and you might score, you might not.
Let's close that one and close that one. Might be a nice surprise when we come back this way.
Mm-hmm. Looking at this.
I will make a spot hidden roll just for funsies. I pass my spot hidden. I'm looking for any signs of smoke or are we being followed or anything like that. Should have done earlier, but
Yeah, right.
oh my god, they've been with us all this time. Ah,
Spot hidden. You spot before you guys overrun it that a band of horses, mounted horses probably,
obviously.
came out from the forest to your west of the trail,
Okay, just the
entered the trail, and headed north. 8 to 10 horses.
right.
Mhm.
That's a lot.
Well, hopefully they're just what's that? Rain South. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Hopefully they're just scouts from the Kingdom of Rain South that watches the Zamar Road. That Bekeens, you're on the Dethel Road. This is called the Dethel Road. And then it'll connect with the Zamara Road, and north of the Zamara Road, the Dethel Road becomes the Galuga Road.
That's the one we want, don't we?
We should have, if we run, Othar says, if we run across soldiers of Rain Salt, we shouldn't have too much of a problem.
Trouble. Can I make a track roll to see if I could tell if the horses were heavily loaded, as in armored men, or just?
Yeah, you can make a track roll for that. Let's dig a little deeper.
Ah, you arse. No.
No, so you don't know if they were mounted or wild.
God, that's one of my highest skills as well. That's annoying. It'd been fine. This is they're on the road like us,
Mm-hmm.
but they're just ahead of us.
Very good. Very good. They named check. Well, hopefully it's a mounted patrol because they will be a good magnet for Natal Hillman.
Well, hopefully they can deal with any problems before we find them.
Yeah, it seems like the weather cycle is locked into cold and overcast. So no starlight at night. Howling of wolves.
Damn those devil dogs.
Mm-hmm. Othar says in the morning we will reach the trailhead, the junction of the Dethel Road.
Where we must part.
Mm-hmm. And we will settle up what we owe you.
I wish you good luck at the slave markets. They fetch a pretty price.
Mm-hmm. Well, the trip has been uneventful. Could I interest you in going the whole distance for another stake?
I will look at Hera See what she thinks.
What is our objective?
It is
First of all?
not. It's not going to. It's not going. It's not going east. Where
We
he
need to
said.
go on the Luga Trail.
Yeah,
Yeah, so our objective is not with the caravan.
it is not.
Okay, then we have to decline, Mark,
Okie dokie.
and take our pay now. I will take 100 gold.
Oh, your head.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
100.
do have another bunch of 4 men at arms, by the way. It's just not Hafar and Othar. They've got 4 other henchmen.
But if we kill him, we'll share the money with you.
You really
Stop it.
appreciate your
Yeah.
tracking skill. We would love to have it. But if you're set, you're set.
I'm
On your
afraid not
journey.
if we must pass on your kind offer.
All right, well, pay us and we'll leave because we have, Mark, we have to stick to our objective, do we not?
I'm afraid so. We have business in Galuga.
To rescue the princess or whatever she is.
At the junction of the Zamar Road, you reach it 2 days later, where you part ways. But before all that can be done, before you can get paid and all that, there is the Rain South Patrol. Those are mounted horses. They're men in chainmail armor,
Oh,
wolf
no.
furs, and they happen to be loitering around the junction and have you halt and stop in Orthars in discussions with them about they're questioning them, and they're kind of walking, their horses are going around checking your stuff.
I am very cool and relaxed.
And they want off an Othar out of the we have 13 total slaves. 5 of them are female, and the Rain Soap sergeant is telling Othar that he's got to fork over 3 of those to pass. And they're getting in a heated argument over it. He's accusing the sergeant of wanting these females because he's just going to sell them to Arcanith Mall. And complaining about the extortion, blah 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 blah. And you both once you got a spot hidden skill. Let's roll it. Quickly.
So. Oh dear. I am blind. I rolled 100.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
I can try.
Go ahead. Your spot hidden, you probably don't have skills in that, so your base is going to be what, 15?
Might be 25.
25? There you go.
All right.
25% chance or less unskilled.
Okay, I rolled a 24.
Okay. There is a high-pitched scream from many throats beyond the trees to the east in the dense thicket, which is then followed by an arrow storm. And
Sounds like the barbarians from the north are coming in.
To arms. Mm-hmm. You two are unscathed. You are not struck by the arrow storm, and out of the forest are coming a band of screaming Natal hillmen.
The hillmen have arrived.
They are cruel half giants whose average height is 7 feet 6 inches.
Bloody hell.
They're fearless and way into battle, bare-chested, wearing kilts of cave bear skin and helmets adorned with stag antlers. The handles of their great knives and axes are likewise adorned with the horns of great stags.
Well, Mark, they're our allies. So when they attack, we have to attack with them and free the slaves.
Or we could just leave on our horses.
Yeah, you could do that. Let's see. There's going to be some melee though.
Yep.
But dude, tell me when your intention. You're going to stay and fight, or you're going to try to flee. And you haven't been paid yet, of course.
That's right. So I'm staying to fight. I'm pulling out my shield and my spear, and I want the hillmen behind me.
Okay.
I think the hillman.
Giving them a dexterity score because that's how we determine initiative.
My dexterity is 15.
I got a dex of 6 for this guy. Mark?
I am.
I'm sorry, what's your character's name?
Oslaf, the Walker.
Oslaf, what is your intention?
What are the kind of other soldiers doing? They still arguing?
Yeah, they're attacking. They're surprised as well. One falls with 3 arrows in them, but they try to form line and engage. Othar and Hafraf are lashing horses and telling the drivers to fucking go. That's what they're doing. And it looks like coming out of the forest is about 15 to 20 of these dudes.
Hera, we can't stand. Get on your horse. Flee.
Wait a second. I thought the hillmen and us were on the same side.
No, the hillmen on their side, only their side.
So
the only thing you know about the
then we have to flee with the caravan.
Has been recruiting them. All you know is the guy that you're going against has been recruiting these for his own
personal
armed forces. And they have been the ones that have been traveling south and doing the kidnapping.
Well, then I guess we'll have to move with the caravan.
My thing is fuck the caravan. We're parting ways here. We need to go to the road to Golgoa, or how to pronounce it.
Okay, so you and me, Mark, said we're gonna go our own way together.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Decided.
Leave it to the soldiers so they get paid for.
All right, let's see if you guys can cut your way out.
Well, we'll get our money back one way or another.
I'm gonna roll up a couple more dudes here in their initiative scores.
We just got to kill some people and then go get our damn money.
Well, the guy who's missing his daughter, he's paid us some money anyway, so.
I just don't like leaving things undone. You know what I'm saying?
Mark, or what's it? Was it not? It wasn't Olaf, was it?
I wish it was, because it's easier to say, to be honest. Oslaf.
Oslaf. Yeah. Oslaf.
Okay.
Hera
is engaged with Natal Hillman number 2. Do you want to be engaged with Hillman number 1, 3, or 4?
3.
Okay.
He's very small. He's bit of a cold.
Okay. Fortunately, you guys have higher initiative than your opponents at this point. What do you want to do? You have basically you've got each one of you has got a couple of hillmen closing in on either side. They're going to try to stop your horse and unhorse you. Your options really are, do you want to, just ride through them like a dodge, or do you want to attack them? Attacking, I guess, would protect your horse, protect yourself. It's up to you. But that's their intention. They've got long wicked knives in one hand, and they're reaching out to you and the horse's reins from either side of you.
I will try and kick my horse into a canter and use my spear as a lance.
Do you have the ride? You have ride skill, right?
Do you know what? That was an option. I did not take it.
Okay. That's good. Well, then roll the dice. Let me see what you get.
Oh, it's 5. Let's go. I rolled 69. So that's a terrible failure.
Okay, it doesn't mean you're unseated or whatever, but that means one of them is going to get a hold of your reins, and you're trying to spear him.
Yes.
Okay. You are faster than him. You can strike him. One of the hillmen has got the reins of your horse.
So that's 60. I will try and spear the guy who's going for the reins with my spear. Roll that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I miss by 2.
Okay. The Natal hillman gets a good grip on the reins, and the other one tries to leap up and grapple you and knock you off your horse.
Okay.
And is unable to do it. He goes, and he's kind of and slips back down on the ground. And you miss, so we're going to go to Hera. You're in the same situation. What would you like to do? You probably have a better ride skill.
Yeah, I didn't write down ride skill.
Okay, I'll tell you what the base is. And so roll your dice. You need to roll really low to, break free cleanly. And just leave them in the dust.
No, I'm not leaving Mark. So these people are dead.
Okay, then what do you intend to do?
So next to Mark's horse, or what's it, Ocelaf, next to his horse, there's one clinging on to him and there's one on the ground. Right?
One trying to cling on to him, and he fucked it up, and the horse is just...
one that's trying to cling on to him, I'm going to throw a spear at that person.
Roll to hit.
All right, what did I roll? What dice do I roll?
Oh, it's D100. Every attempt in this game is a D100. Try to do anything, and low is best, high is worst.
Let me break them out.
And if you get roll 10% or less than your skill, you got a critical success. So you're looking at wanting to get like 5% or lower for critical successes.
I rolled Well, I didn't choose my dice. Let me do that again.
You didn't choose what?
I didn't choose my...
Yeah, a few rolls just to warm them up.
Okay, these ones. Yep, I got it. I'm sorry.
You're cool. You're good.
Yeah. I didn't choose my 10s versus 1s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I got them now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to roll twice.
No, I got dumb dice, Mike. Look, the ones I got.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got the ones with the 10s and the ones on in my hand now. So.
Because I'm a dummy and I need that.
Yeah. So I'll do it again. I got an 88.
You missed.
A swirl of combat.
So a hillman throws his big hunting knife at you, attempting to unhorse you. You rolled a 19. If you can make a dodge roll.
How does shield? You got a shield as well, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. That's true. Oh, a shield parry it, you're saying, Mark? Parry with a shield?
I can't remember what shields do, to be honest.
Yeah, I got a shield.
You can use it as a parrying weapon.
Parry.
I would let you try to parry as opposed to dodge if you thought you had a better chance with your shield at blocking the arrows.
Whichever's better. Or both.
You can only do one thing at a time. Combat rounds are 6 seconds, as God intended.
Shield.
6-second combat round is the number. That's the number I like.
Shield. Well, actually, my dex is 15, so I'll do a parry.
Yeah, so parry's on your weapon skill.
Yeah. What's your weapon skills?
I don't have that written down.
You didn't take any weapons skills? You didn't buy any skills? Any?
You meant to say 90.
No, I haven't fleshed this character out yet.
Okay, roll some percentile dice. What do you want to do? Do you want to try to dodge or block or ignore?
Your dodge is dex times 2, I think.
Yep.
So your parry should be higher, I'm guessing. Is it 300 points you get to spend between the skills? Yeah. It was 300 or 360.
Just roll some dice. I'll tell you what happens.
All right.
Roll low.
I got a 32.
Very good. Both arrows stick in your shield. It's your guys' round of action.
I will try and stabbeth the guy holding the reins and blocking me from escaping.
Okay.
So 65. I miss. For fuck's sake.
That's too bad because he can't really dodge or parry while he's holding on to your horse that's going now. So the other guy tries to grapple you again.
I'm going to get some proper dice because I don't trust this dice roller.
And he got a critical failure. So the horse actually kicks him in the face.
Yeah, that's mine.
Well done, horsey.
And the face just explodes into a welter of blood, and the guy goes like right back, knocked out, old.
Right. I rolled a 4 on my D100, so I'm keeping that D100.
Let's do a contested ride roll to this guy's strength. You know what he's got.
I think he's going to win because my ride is 5.
Well, okay. Roll. Tell me if you get a 5 or less. Just cut
No, I got 28.
Okay. He's got a firm grip on the reins. He's wrapped them around his wrist now. So he's not letting go of hell or high water. Hera, what would you like to do?
All right. I'm sorry. Someone was knocking at the door. It's a freaking salesman.
Does he have dice?
What condition is Mark in? Or
He is still he was being attacked by 2 hillmen. The horse just kicked one of them in the face that was trying to pull him off the horse because he rolled a critical failure, and he's knocked out with his face mashed in. And the other hillman has got a firm grip on the reins.
All right.
The 7-foot dude has got the horse stopped.
I'm gonna hit him with my sword. The one that's holding on to Ocelot.
And we have no idea what your sword skill is, so just roll. If it's low, I'll say it's a
My
hit.
sword skill is a short sword. It's 1d6 plus 1.
Yep. So you didn't write down a skill for it, so just roll percentile dice. If you roll low, I'll say you hit. If you roll high, you didn't.
Well, my dexterity is 15.
Yep. Everything's skill based.
Do your Xena flip.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
That's
both of
what I
them.
wanted to talk to you about earlier to flesh out the character with my skills.
Yep. Well, that's why I gave you the flow chart that takes you step by step
Yeah,
through
but
character creation.
It was complicated.
it's actually really good. I applaud Chaosium for including
I got
that.
an 87.
Okay, so you miss. And arrows are still flying thick. Miss. Miss. Okay, you guys are up. It's still your action. Mark has still got this Hillman holding his horse. You guys are going nowhere. At least Oslef is not going anywhere right now. Unless you want to get off your horse.
I've hit 65. Yes, I've got 61.
Roll damage.
What's the damage on this? 1d10. Fuck. 2.
Okay, you nick him.
Get off my blasted horse, you heathen!
What's he going to do now?
So let me go. Apologise.
No, you nicked him. So I think what he's going to do is he takes his big knife and goes right into the horse's neck.
No! Not pickles.
You got a critical hit.
Oh dear.
2%. Your horse goes down with blood going everywhere, and you spill off your horse. He has just slain your horse.
I fail my ride roll, so I go down. I don't jump off the horse in time.
So, you take 3 points of damage, and you're pinned under your horse.
That is not good.
Do you have any armor protection?
Nope.
Okay. Hera, it is your action. Oslef just got his horse decapitated, and then when it fell over, it pinned him under his horse. He's stuck under his leg, stuck under his dead horse.
Damn, that was only a rental.
All right. Well, I'm getting off my horse. And I'm getting ready to go medieval on their ass.
Roll to hit.
I'm putting up my shield, putting up my spear, like a hoplite does. And I'll march into him and start stabbing.
Okay. And I'm even going to give you a bonus because you're a second attacker. So roll percentile dice. Tell me what you get.
Percentile dice. 31.
It's good enough for a hit. Roll damage.
My spear is 1d6 plus 1.
There you go.
4 plus 1 is 5.
I think a spear's 1d10, isn't it?
Yeah, you're writing down
it's one-handed spear, not two-handed spear. It's one-handed.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But it is enough to skew him right through the belly, his guts, and he falls over. Another arrow storm. And I'm just rolling to see if you guys are hit.
I've got cover. Pickle.
Fortunately, all my rolls came up butt kiss. So
yes.
Airs are okay. The arrows are flying thick, landing snow and other people and other horses. And Mark is pinned under his horse, and there's a dead Hillman that you just skewered. So, Osref, your character goes first. You can make a strength check to try to get out from underneath your horse. I'll make it a difficult strength check.
Yeah, horse weighs a lot.
So we're going to take your strength times 5 and then divide it in half. And that's your difficult task.
Oh,
For
yes,
sure.
my. Not wait a minute. Divide by half. Okay. Come on, D100. Oh, no. No. 95.
No, that's really bad. That's
Ah,
stuck under the horse.
get
Hera?
off me, you beast. That's me done.
How many combatants are still here?
A lot.
That's difficult. 17. There we go.
You got about 20 hillmen and about 12 men at arms and soldiers fighting them, including you.
Well,
guys.
I have to free Osloff first, and my strength is 14, so I think I'll be able to do that. To free him from the horse.
Okay.
I'll put my shield on my back and pull him out from underneath the horse because I need to save him.
Roll it. Yep. If you roll 70 or less, you succeed.
86. These damn dice.
Pull, woman, pull! Tickle
Mark,
me.
a hillman comes up with his big axe to split you through the head.
I will try and dodge because I don't think
I
I'm
got
going to do
the
anything else.
non-speculative Deutsch. But I got the
This could be the end.
no, I got armor and I got a helmet on.
I have not dodged.
Well, fortunately, he didn't hit you.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yep. He got jostled
The dying
by the
frozen
swirling
horse.
melee around you. You got jostled just enough
yourself
to hit the
again.
snow instead of split your face open.
Get up, Osloff.
Osloff,
I'm trying, wench. Bloody horse is heavy.
My dex is 15, so it's hard to hit me. Your dex is 16, so it's hard to
He
hit
gets to
you.
go. Yep, Osloff gets to go first.
Oh, I will attempt to get this fat horse off me.
I know.
So that's 17 again or less.
Yeah, because of your position, you're at half chance because you're the one that's pinned.
I don't think a 71's going to do it.
Nope.
Can you use some luck points or something like that?
I'm a real gamer. We don't use luck points. Good grief.
I will be adding that. I just haven't got it done. As just writing the rule book for this setting. You know,
What is this? Call of Cthulhu 7th edition?
this would be I'm using Elric, and then I've been working on just stripping it down.
There is a luck skill, but so I don't really see how I could make a luck roll for the horse.
Osloff has been very lucky so far. His head should be split open like a cantaloupe. So, Hera, it is your it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to attempt to free Osloff once again.
Put your back into the woman. I thought you were a sailor.
I got 33.
Ooh.
Mark, Osloff, you pull your leg out from underneath the horse. You are freed.
I never doubted you at all.
Sorry it took so long. I was kind of busy out here.
And the hillman that's standing there misses you, Hera, as he swings his axe. Bitch! And he misses. Your guys' turn. Oh, I'm gonna throw out a few more arrows. Whoops.
No, don't. You don't need to do that.
No, I did.
That's cruel.
It is. They're just flying thick. They got them on. They're in the forest. It's causing pandemonium. Also, just as you get out of the roll away from the horse, you take an arrow to the chest.
Bollocks!
Fortunately, it's for 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
Man, that's more. You already took some, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm down to 4.
Okay, now both of you guys are horseless.
Well, Hera's got a horse. She's just not on it.
That is correct. But there's a
This is
lot of
fine.
melee and stuff going around. So that horse is just like this way, that way.
So we kill them all or flee?
Yep. And fleeing, I don't know. Do you try to get another horse? Do you just cut your way out?
Damn it. He's
That's
gonna
what you're
kill us. He's going to kill us, Mark.
He's got that look in his eyes, hasn't he? They've all gone red and glowy. So looking around, is there a way, like if we head in a direction, we can cut our way out, like kill 2 guys and go, or we have to fight?
Yeah, at this junction, if you head just west, there's thick forest. There's thick forests on either side, and the hills to the east go steeply up, and then there's just forest to the west, thick pine forest filled with snow.
Well, I think with our rolling, I think trying to cut our way out is probably the safest. But what do you reckon, Hera? Stand and fight, or make a tactical retreat?
Do a tactical retreat. Take a couple guys out.
Okie dokie.
Okay, someone give me a luck roll. If you make it, you succeed. If not, we're fighting to the death.
What's my luck is 70.
Mine's 55, so
Roll, Hera.
no pressure.
You want me to make that roll? 70 or
Don't
less?
make it- Yep. If you don't make the roll, you're stuck fighting to the death.
Lady luck.
I rolled a 62.
You guys cut through and make it into the deep forest to the west with no one currently pursuing you. You can hear the battle going hotly behind you still. You can hear the ringing and the clang really until you get out of hearing range.
Good. We'll sit down and I do have a skill of first aid, so I'll heal him.
I was wondering if we could take this arrow out. It seems to be stuck in me.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no.
roll your first aid. See if you can get his point. He'll get his point back if you succeed.
It's
Yeah.
pull, not push.
All right. So first aid, what do I got to roll?
Your first aid skill or less.
I do not know my first aid skill pointage.
Okay, well, roll 35% or less. I just gave you one.
All right.
See how I did that?
35% or less. I rolled a 40.
And what were you attempting to do? Oh yeah, no, you got the arrow out, but he doesn't heal his wound. You stopped the bleeding.
Let me see. It was 4. What's a 4 and a 0?
40.
40.
Or 0 and a 4 is 4.
0, 4.
I did a 4. I rolled a 40. And
Depends which units, which is your tens.
Yeah, because this dice has 10s. Yeah, it's like that.
Yep. This is a nice roll because that's 0. And so you match it with another die, like say you rolled a 6 or a 1, that's 6%. That's critical success territory. So you love seeing those double zeros come up.
No, I did the
So it's easier with 2 different colored dice.
Yep, and 2 different colored dice.
this one had a 40 and the other one had a 0.
Yeah, it's 40 then.
Yep.
The single had a 0.
Yep.
Well, ow, Hera.
Yeah, I know.
Ah.
I have different. Yeah, I have different colored dice. I
Yep,
like
that's
to
the way to
use.
do it.
I like to use them better.
I was never going to use that liver again. It's fine. Ah, jeez. Crumb. So we
Because I'm just used to that.
I think, well, hopefully we're not far from our destination. The hillmen are saying that they're still busy with the soldiers, so it's
Yeah.
Let's,
Well,
let's-
tomorrow I can do a first aid check on you. I can only do one per day. But at least the arrow's out here.
Let's say it's noontime. What would you like to do, guys do now? Noontime attack.
Well, I gotta go pee. So
Then I guess it's break time, because I do too.
no, just leave me here, bleeding in the snow.
Yeah.
Fine, it's fine.
Love it.
Let's see if I've got any D10 somewhere. Well, if everybody's watching, hello. I hope you are enjoying our suffering. I must admit, I have not rolled this badly for a long time. That looks like a D10, yeah. I'm going through my bucket of dice. Yep, there you go. Actually, how many people does she use D100 dice or a D100 die? Oh, crap. I was using Roller Die app, and that seems to be cursed. It's only rolled, I think, under 30 once. I'm on full health. I'm an old man of 51. 75. Okay, these dice are not much good either. 75, 79, 90. What was an 8? 61. Jesus Christ. 80. 85. Oh, Jesus. 4 80s in a row. 73. Yeah, okay. 90. 80. What the hell? No, I'm going to change the dice. I just rolled about 6 80s in a row. Oh, that's not if I just funny.
When you're cold, you're cold.
What's that one? That's D8.
But over time, you'll see a pretty even random distribution.
all right, I'm back.
I don't think I'm going to survive long enough.
I got
80?
it's dinner time. You're on the forest off the trail.
Better.
You got probably a couple days food on you. What are you going to do?
D20. Well, we have to make our way to Galgoa.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Tackle. Roll your navigation. Tell me what you got.
You know, you can go off a person quickly, don't you? Right, navigate. I have 40 in navigate. So, come on, dice. 16! In your face. It's only taking me about 4 sets of dice.
Yeah, you easily relocate the trail. Several miles north of the junction.
I think we need to keep moving. Get as much distance between us and those blasted hillmen as we can.
He's doing something at the sink.
Oh, it's my chicken that I cooked.
I'm going to make an effort to hide our tracks with a 24. Get the old tree brush behind us. Oh, that's a good idea. Drink.
The next day on the trail, you are hit with severe weather. It's a snowstorm. It's like blizzard conditions.
Oh, thank you. I haven't seen the snow in a month.
That will require a navigation roll again against you. All stuff.
Where was it going? Nope, 51.
You're afraid if you keep going, you may lose the trail. But if you stay right where you are with no shelter, you're probably going to freeze to death.
All right. We'll look for shelter.
This knowledge melee. I don't think I need real good skills to be honest. Climb. I could climb a tree.
Can't see anything. I mean, it's a serious snowstorm.
Well, we just have to keep going, I suppose, as best we can.
Okay.
Yeah, we're following the trail.
And hope we don't get lost.
Downhill next to a river or a stream and go downhill. That's what you do when you're lost in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you've been reading, was it 411 about all the disappearances in the American national parks? You get taken out by the government, apparently, for some reason.
Yeah, I
Mark,
get it.
our country is a fucking shit show.
I ain't doing too well either, to be honest.
Next 4 years, you're going to see this country in flames. I've just stopped watching
California.
I've just stopped watching the news and thankful that I live in rural Western Colorado.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that's the problem with being such a huge country, or those natural disasters do seem to mount up after a bit. It's not hurricanes, it's fires. It's not fires, it's something else.
The storm hasn't let up for 3 days. You're not sure if you're still on the trail. You're out of food now. And in a clearing, you stumble upon an empty cabin.
Yeah, I'm going in.
I've made
Start a fire.
I've passed my listen roll. Do I hear anything just to confirm it is empty? Apart from the Sound of the wind.
The wind has a strange sound to it. It's almost that there's someone whispering under their breath.
I will touch my amulet to my god to make haste to the cabin. I believe Arcaneth is using dark magics against us. No two people can be this unlucky.
No, never. The dice never fail me.
Let's hope he has not. He's not performing his dark rites to bring back his dead bride. Oh, thank the gods, Hera. This cabin seems to have been an abandoned McDonald's.
Well, I'm going in. We've been in this blizzard for 3 days. I'm going in and starting a fire.
Yep.
And you need to heal. So it's been 3 days, so I can give you another first aid check and get your hit points back.
It's a small stone structure with wooden flooring. The roof is in bad shape. There is a stench of death and rot.
That's just coming from me, the wound.
There are 3 rooms. The big one has the fireplace, and there's 2 additional rooms. There's a corpse in each one.
I'll burn the corpse later. Let's get the fire started, and I'm going to do first aid.
On the corpse?
No, on Osloff.
Roll it. Tell me what you get.
You need a hit point. Well, you said it was 3 days. He's going to heal 1 hit point per day. All right.
Not under these conditions.
Okay. Then I'm going to make a first aid roll.
Kill a DM.
Damn it. Got an 81. Failed again.
You didn't wash your hands, did you? Ah!
These darn percentile dice. I'm going back to my old one. These dice got to come. We've been getting shitty rolls all day. I don't get it.
There's besides old chairs, table, there's a harp. There's a small harp in perfect condition, finely crafted.
I ain't touching that. I mean, I'm sure it's worth some money, but I'm not a minstrel, so. And it's probably magical, so it's a good idea to leave it alone. I mean, we can take it with us, but if you touch the strings, the undead are gonna come to life and kill you.
Should we chop their heads off now?
Well, I could do that, yeah. And throw the heads into the fireplace.
If you believe the undead, they could be undead. It might be wise.
Because we don't have a wizard or a priest with us.
I
So,
seem to be coughing blood.
The corpses are badly decomposed. One lies on the straw mattress of the bed, and another is on the floor covered with a blanket.
Spot hidden on the corpses. See if they got anything they think worthwhile. No, 87. God damn it. I'm not entirely sure these people are dead. They're just maybe very sleepy.
well, except for the one under the blanket, I'm going to cut the heads off all the other corpses and throw them in the fire.
There's 2 corpses.
Yep, I'm going to cut the heads off them. Throw the heads in the fire. And once the fire gets going good, then I'm going to throw their bodies, torsos in the fire. And the one under the blanket, I'm not going to touch right now.
Hera, is it bad that I'm drooling now?
Yes.
I've not eaten in a couple of days.
Well, we
You
can't.
see the corpse on the-
We can't eat this stuff.
The corpse on the floor.
But it'll burn. It's dry. Dry bones will burn like wood.
I'm not going to ask how you know that.
The corpse on the floor under the blanket, on its left hand is a gold ring. And in the closet, you just heard a groan.
Oh shit! I still haven't been able to heal you after 2 rolls. Damn it, Jim. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a rocket scientist.
You're not, well, I hate to be rude, but you're not even much of a doctor, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not entirely.
Rolls, I failed you twice.
Are you sure this tourniquet is going to go around my neck? I'm
Why the hell did I get the first aid skill? Damn thing don't work.
Jesus, I can't roll. There we go.
It'll come around. The dice will come around eventually.
Well, they're rolling lots of 60s and 70s. It's down from the 80s I was rolling. So, did you hear that? Was it a moan of a human type person or like a dog?
Yes. Yeah. Sounded very human.
All right. You just lay there and rest. So that way, one day at least you get 1 hit point back.
Thank you, friend.
And I'll check out the closet. I'll open it up, see what's in there.
It's a man, sickly and pale. He's alive. He's sitting on the floor in the closet, staring into space. And he kind of just moans like pitifully every few 15, 20 seconds.
All right, I'll draw him out with my spear in hand.
What do you mean? You're just going to drag him out?
No, just ask him to come out.
Okay, he eventually recognizes that you're there. And he goes, food, water. I need food. I need water. I haven't had anything in 5 days.
Well, I got the fire going, so I'm melting snow for water. So he has water. And I don't know what we have for rations left.
Nothing. You have plenty of water, no food.
Yeah. So we got water. He got water. I'm going to ask him if he's a huntsman. Can he find food or plants?
Mostly a collector.
Collector.
Yes, I prefer odd and bizarre items.
Well, if you're from this area, where's the nearest town we can get food?
I am not from this area. I was traveling back after my latest crypto paraphernalia trek with my 3 servants. We got caught in the blizzard when I noticed this cabin. We still had some way to go. I was hoping to purchase supplies from the residents here.
Well, we need to search.
But it was
around.
abandoned. There was no one here. So we decided to stay for the night. The first to die was Nico.
We need to search for food.
We don't know exactly what happened to him. He went in the morning to saddle the horses and never came back. We stepped outside. All 4 horses were dead. They're in back.
All right, I'm going to go out back and butcher a horse.
4 horses lie dead and rotten behind the house. All 4 are still bridled and saddled.
All right, I'm going to butcher a horse for meat.
It's apparent that there's a dozen of large puncture wounds on the flank and side of the horse. On the ground.
ought to be-
The ground. Yep. Where the horse is laying on the ground, that side of its body is punctured.
Well, the meat will be bloody, but it's nourishment.
Okay. You're hacking away.
Because we need to eat. Now we got a fire, so we can burn the meat.
Ah, here it is. All of a sudden, all around you, slim tentacles, black, start coming up all around you. The first thing they're doing is going over the body of one of the dead horses, kind of like eagerly, like seeking. There's a lot of them. You are almost surrounded.
Run.
No, I'm going to use my jump, and I'm going to jump into a tree.
Okay. Roll your jump.
Come on, Dice. Let's see what happened this time. Oh, shit. I don't like these dice at all. Nope, it was the wrong one. Wrong one. I'm sorry.
What?
I rolled a 10-sided and 8-sided.
Yeah, don't worry. That ain't the combo you're looking for.
Yeah. And now it's even worse. I got a 96. Or no, I got a 99.
Uh-oh.
Yep. You go to leap up to a tree. You take a few steps. You make your leap. And a bunch of these like whip-thin tentacles wrap around your leg and another barbed, and they're barbed, and then a couple sink into each one of your arm, and it pulls you to the ground, pulls your leg out from underneath you. And now you see that's like where you're laying on the ground, there's more tentacles coming out of the ground around you.
Yeah, I'm changing those dice. Those things ain't doing nothing. All right, I'm gonna try to jump again. Can I do that?
You can make a strength check to try to get free from the barbed tentacles that have wrapped themselves around you, your leg.
All right, my strength is 14.
70 or less.
I'm gonna change my dice. I'm gonna call orange 10 and blue 1s. 78.
That is a miss, right? That is a failure.
Yep, you said 75.
Even more are wrapping around your body. You
Hera, are you okay out there?
Take 5 points of damage as the blood is getting sucked out of your body.
Is it me, or can I hear someone jumping outside? What's going on? I will go out to investigate.
Well, you see the horrible situation that Hera is in.
I will run back into the cabin, grab a burning brand from the fire,
Okay.
and then rush back out again.
All right. And as you rush out to him, where you pass, you can see little tentacles come up and go under. Like, look around, come under, come under. And sticking the torch on the barbs and the tentacles is definitely getting them off.
That's what I will attempt to do whilst cursing.
Yeah. And Hera is free of the tentacles. You can either try to jump up in the tree or I guess run back to the cabin or...
I'm going to go try
Hang on. I can't tell you. What do you do?
If Hera's free, I'm going to run back to the cabin.
Okay.
What evil is this?
I'll run back to the cabin as well.
Okay.
Because that was that was wooden floor in it. Okay. The stone cabin. Okay.
We need some food, but we need to get the hell out of here.
And then I'm going to slap the guy around the face and go, "What is that outside?"
It's what's kept me here these last 5 days.
Do you know anything about it? What is it? I've never seen such the like. I will make a natural history roll because why not? Oh, 002.
That's really good.
Oh, it's the Gerontium radish plant.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a carnivorous plant, very rare, that lives underground and covers an extensive area and looks to vibration to hunt.
I will tell.
Like these
Hera
things can grow in big patches, like how far it spreads and what shape, you don't know.
Tell me, man, were your horses out the back originally or at the front?
They were out in the back when they were attacked.
So the front might be okay. Is there anything in there, furniture, stone, anything kind of weighty that I could throw out of the front door? the old coal bucket.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I will-
Osloff, can we create a fire outside to keep the plants away
How much is?
from our protein source?
That's no way to talk about the man we just saved.
There was
See?
also, I forgot to mention, there was a sword on one of the beds just laying there in its scabbard. An exquisitely decorated rapier.
Do you want the sword or you want me to take it?
I think you should have it. You've got the bet. I haven't got a sword skill, to be honest.
All right, so rapier.
Does it glow? Is there music with
It
it?
does not. It does
No.
not. But you do catch the sickly man on the corpse on the floor. Or no,
Mhm.
he's trying to pull some of it back out. He's been chewing on the thigh. He's like, my food.
Fair enough. We'll be joining him in a minute.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how the hell we're gonna get out of this crap.
Does the bucket hitting the ground or the weighty object result in an eruption of plant thing stuff?
No.
No, I think we should start a fire out back, and that'll keep the plants away long enough so we can get some meat.
Well,
And then when the sun comes up, we'll leave out.
honestly, I think if the front's safe and it must be okay because we came in this way, I think we should set the barn on the cabin on fire and just run. We can-
Yeah, but we need something to eat. What we gonna eat?
We can go hunting once we get away from this cabin if the weather clears.
All right,
It can't be
I agree. Let's get the hell out of here. Burn it to the ground. I got the rapier.
What about the
sword.
sickly man? He's not strong enough to walk or do anything.
Sucks to be him.
Okay.
Well, we'll eat them.
He can join us if he wants. Otherwise,
Send for help. I'm not going out there. It's certain doom. Doom, I tell you.
well,
We're all gonna die.
been nice knowing you.
Therein lies the conundrum. Let's take them with us. We can't commit murder.
But we're not committing murder. We're just leaving him behind.
Yeah, well, if we burn it to the ground, he's gonna die.
Yeah, see, this is the part I get the biggest kick of and what I love about role playing is when the players are discussing the game and what to do.
Yeah.
I just love it. It's the best part.
I don't think we
I'm
can.
gonna carry. I'm strong enough to carry him. I'm gonna carry him.
Okay. Yeah, he can't resist because he's, so weak.
Yeah.
But, he's
Uh,
like, we're all gonna die. Can you get us out? Tonight's gonna be sacrifices.
Hera, he has a finger in his mouth.
That's just food.
Yes, he's trying. He's nervously chewing a knuckle bone.
When we get to town, we'll sort it out.
I will cut the blanket up and try and attach it to something heavy, and I'll throw it ahead of me on the ground, see what reaction, pull it back, throw it out.
No reaction.
I've seen Tremors. So Hera's got him. We set the cabin on fire.
You got a good roll. You got a good roll on lore learning about this.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah, it can tell the difference between something animate and something inanimate. It does not react to vibrations from inanimate objects.
Hera, you're a sneaky one. You just brought him along as a distraction. Tell him to run in one direction, and we run in the other.
And that just occurred to you. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. They're not attracted to vibrations of inanimate objects.
Okay. Do I know? Would I be able to know how? Well, no. I wonder how big it is. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Just do you want to go over the plan? Set the cabin on fire. Take some burning brands. Dump the bucket idea, and just run the way we came, and bypass this cabin. Risk it, or would we stay here and try and fight the plant thing?
It's very difficult to fight the plant thing, because
No, we're not.
most of it, like the bulb of it, is huge, usually really big, or depending on how long it's been there, and below the ground. So it's like like roots that these tentacles.
Yeah,
spread out
so
and
it's
go
like
up. Trying to kill it's going to be real difficult.
Cannon lily.
They're
No, we ain't
usually
going
what
there.
are they? They're usually avoided, marked on maps, or the edge of the patch is found, and then you excavate down, and then like 8 feet, and then go towards the center, and eventually you'll find the bulb, and you can burn it. But takes a lot of work.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use this shovel.
So, is there any oil in the cabin for like lanterns or anything?
Roll a luck roll.
Luck is 55. 44.
Yes.
I pass.
Yep. In one of the cupboards, there is a flask of oil in a rusted tin flask.
Okay.
All right, so we got a light.
You can light this baby up. You can light the interior of the cabin up. It'll catch some of the beams, and then the roof will go.
I'm thinking of keeping the oil just in case when we run into it outside.
Okay. But yeah, you got a roaring fire. It's easy to start burning this place down when you like.
Okay,
Let's head to town. Which way is town?
Got to ask your hunter with navigation. He knows.
Come right off you, It's just 40. 25.
Yep.
This is no challenge to me. It's that way, obviously. Look at it. You see the chimneys just above us.
Well, the nearest town, unless you go find a castle of one of the whatever kingdom you're in of Yig, is Tartum, the town you came from, the border town. Like 2 weeks south.
We just need to get away.
I mean, you're closer to Galuda than you've ever been.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Let's head that way. We can always hunt and stuff in the way. Oh, what is the weather like? Is we still overcast? We still blizzardy, or? He says with fear in his voice.
You passed a small lake one day warmed by geothermals. Oh, the hunter knows that the black mud found in the sulfurous-smelling waters can be used to make batches of restorative ointment.
Ooh, a bath.
Yeah, we can hit that. That'll heal us.
Okay, we set the thing on fire, we run, and we head towards the lake,
Okay.
hoping for best. And if
Yes.
we see any black roots, we hit it with the brands. If it gets too big, we throw oil at it, set it on fire.
Yeah. Wherever you have tread, the tentacles pop right up behind you. So don't stop.
Stop. Okay, in that case, I will begin pouring oil, so we leave a trail behind us of oil.
Okay.
Then when it runs out,
Hera,
toss the flame.
Fluff is giving you a blazing trail to follow.
Yep, we're going there, and I'm carrying the old man with me.
Okay. All right, you got him. And after a brief stay at the geothermal warmed lake, you see the mist-shrouded slopes of the Rogel Mountains. Rise about more than 4,000 feet above sea level. Well-worn treacherous trails wind their way through the rocks and rubble of the foothills and up into the mountains. This is the road to the citadel of Galuga.
Well, we spent some
4,000
time.
feet. That's the height of Mount Liberty. So I think we'll be good.
First of all, let's cover ourselves in mud.
Mm-hmm.
Do we feel the magical healing effects? Or just do we affect the wound?
Now, well, the lake should heal us up.
The road has had an uncomfortable amount of rock falls, just very unstable slope sides along the trail. But it makes enough noise before it happens that you are easily able to avoid them. And then you come upon a chasm and a rope bridge. The great chasm cuts through the mountain terrain from east to west. The chasm is 50 feet wide and 160 feet deep. It extends in both directions as far as you can see. Stretching across the chasm is a rope bridge constructed of wooden planks suspended from ropes. The bridge is in bad repair, so obviously this is not a common way that inhabitants of Galuga would use.
Do we get any healing from the mud?
Yes.
How much do we get?
I'll tell you. 4.
Oh, okay, cool. Back up to 8. We got
Yeah,
4 points of.
I don't know if we're going to be able to go across that one.
We got 4 points of healing from the mud.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
I will. Can we make a track roll? No, I failed to find any tracks. Damn it.
Well, it's been a day. Do you need another first aid roll?
No, you got the juice. You got the mud. You just
All
get
right.
4 hit points back.
Yeah, me too. But Jay, the one thing I don't know is my hit points.
What's your constitution and your strength?
My constitution is 14.
And your strength was what? 14 as well?
My strength is 14.
You have 14 hit points.
Okay. What about armor class?
Don't use armor class. Armor absorbs damage.
Okay.
That's why the game has you can make a defensive move against a successful attack, parry or dodge. You know, the back and forth. Ching ching bang ching bang.
Okay.
And you don't level and get more hit points. You just improve your skills and become better at what you do.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't the armor class take damage off?
Armor class absorbs hits. I mean damage.
Oh.
No, armor class makes it harder to hit you.
Not in this game.
If
Armor
it's like
class for D&D. Armor class is a D&D. Yeah. You will not find armor class in anything else but a D&D based game. Just so.
Shouldn't, if you've got what's the I don't know, because in Cthulhu it's like if you have a leather jacket, you take 1 point of damage off because that protects you. But I don't know about this one.
We could get that fine grain that your hides and the winter clothing that you're wearing are good to absorb a hit point of damage. I find that very reasonable.
Yeah. Armor protects wearer from being
more
injured.
than that. No. I want to see leather or chain. Shields are good for attacking, of course.
Yeah, you got leather soft is none. Leather hard is 2 points of armor. I don't got chain though. Like plate would be 8 points of armor. You take off the damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well,
I like to use the Elric rules where it's random 1d6 -1 or 1d8 -1 or 1d10 -1.
Okay. The shield stuff.
Unless since I'm using hit locations, sure, full value. If it's a part of your body that's covered in hit, yes, you'll get full value of your protection. I won't use variable protection rules.
Well, you have to worry about it. So.
Yeah, because I modified mine because I got half plate.
Mm-hmm.
The only way you're able to wear a helmet is with full plate, but I had half plate with a modifier for a helmet.
You can wear a helmet anytime you want.
So
just tell me you're wearing a helmet, and that's good because it's important.
So I adjusted that by a point.
Yep.
You know. So I didn't think that would be a problem.
Nope. I think this bridge is a good place to stop.
Okay.
And I'm willing to do this again next week at this same time.
Yeah, cool. Enjoyed this.
You guys be involved. And
bridge.
If you don't mind, because I'm trying to generate my professional game master service, if you join the game through Start Playing and purchase a seat, if you got Venmo, I can pay you back, so it doesn't cost you anything. I'm going to do that because I don't. But if you obviously, Mark, if you want to tip me, I'll take your gratuity.
Yeah, I'm happy to pay. It's fine.
But Mike, we got to set something up because I want you to be like get into the game through Start Playing, and then you would pay for a seat, and then I'll give you your money back. But it brings me up in my ratings, like in the algorithm, hugely. Just get the game started and going.
No, you're good. You do a good job. You're a good game master.
Right now, I'm doing good with on their algorithms. My reliability rating is 100%.
That's good.
Which, yeah, and just keep building that with logging games being run on Start Playing, and then you just start getting more hits. More people want to.
You're one of the best game masters out there.
Well, thank you, Mike.
He's still going to kill you. There's no use bothering
him.
Yeah. I mean, Red One, he's a good game master too.
Mm-hmm. You're going to find everyone's got their own style.
Really good, yeah.
And it's matching your preferences with the guy that's got your style that you like. It's really it's almost like fucking dating.
Winkler, he was kind of weak on his being a GM.
Yeah. Really?
He didn't. I don't think he went by the rules enough.
Hey, one of the players, Red Runner, quit after a series where Mike was running,
Yeah.
and Mike made a decision that pissed him off, and he never came back.
Yeah.
But
Because he
But then there was Olympia. I mean, he was playing, and then he just dropped off the face of the earth. What happened to that dude? I really miss that guy because Mike, he was a black guy. I mean, how random, that's an achievement. He played for.
Well, that doesn't matter, but
Well, it's nice to see someone besides a fucking white dude.
yeah.
From where I sit at this table, I like to see some variety.
See, a lady of color is the unicorn, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, no, you do become aware in conversation and play of different points of view.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about me. I mean, I was married to a black woman. I've been I've been around the world,
Well, no, I'm just showing, having diversity in your game groups is just kind of cool. And it's hard to do living in America when a lot of people are white.
A lot of gamers just seem to be white men, to be honest.
Yep. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's still D&D is saying 5e now is 50-50.
Oh, okay.
Hasbro's saying it's 50-50 with new D&D, that there's just as many women getting into the game as men. And cool. I can believe that. I can buy that. Everyone knows about it. Every game that I go face to face down in Denver or at a convention or anywhere, there's chicks everywhere. So,
well done for them.
And they also like Call of Cthulhu. I found that
my daughters go to cosplay conventions and stuff.
Oh, cool!
With their swords and their armor.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that stuff is really cool. And people even do cosplay. They call it LARPing, live action role playing. They get in the costume and they go out in the streets and play the game for real.
That's a step too far.
That's a step. Yeah, exactly. That's not what I've been in this for. I like the ability to travel without leaving my seat. But cool. Well, that's all I got today, guys. Mike, I'll work with you. I'll look at your character sheet and I'll help you buff it out.
Good.
So you'll have all your skills and shit, and you'll have all your numbers.
Yeah.
So, will you put up a new listing on that roleplay thingy?
Yep, I will.
Good.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm always putting this one up as a one shot. So I do. Every time I run it, I have to put it up. If I set up as a campaign, it always comes around, but I like to have some one shots out there.
Okie dokie. I shall keep an eye out.
I'm pitching campaigns and I'm pitching one shots. But I will put it up. I'll put it up right after this. So you can even click on it. And as soon as there's a person in there, I have a better chance of getting more.
Yeah.
So the goal is we'll get like 3 strangers and we'll let them die. They'll pay me, they'll die, and you guys win. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me, to be honest.
But
I think you're pulling the handle on the wrong slot machine. That's what I think.
I had a lot of fun doing this, guys. Thanks for getting me out of what I'm doing today. And
nice seeing you all. Nice seeing you all, and I'll catch you later.
Yep, I'm just figuring out how to get out of here. I haven't figured
Oh,
there it is.
See you, mate. All the best.